man should never have to dig his own grave, Sir Francis Alexander Swift often said. And it might have been a comfort to Francis to know that such a fate would not befall him. Lucky Francis, as he had come to be known, had been digging for some 50 minutes next to the old hanging tree, 9 miles west of Yakton. Why so far away? Oh, he had his reasons. A card player, possessed of a most improbable degree of good fortune. It was only his peerless renown as a duelist that prevented people from making further unpleasant accusations at him more often. But on such occasions as they did, Lucky Francis liked to afford his slanderers the courtesy of a proper burial. This time, however, Francis's quarrel had not originated at the card table. A fellow traveller, an uncivilized brute by the name of William Barleycorn, had publicly accused him of having perpetrated a blasphemous indecency, an accusation which Francis's reputation demanded he put to rest.
And a very good day to you, sir. Lovely weather, don't you think? A short rest for you, perhaps, after your long journey and, of course, prior to our impending fracas. Well, in any event, you'll notice I've gone to considerable trouble to prepare a bed for you. You know, it pains me. I must confess that since our last meeting, I've found myself questioning the parity of this duel. I mean, what with your handicap and all. Well, it hardly seems sporting. Mr. Barleycorn, I know as well as you that your eyesight is, shall we say, less than perfect. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that it's severely impaired. This allegation of yours, for example, this aberration that you claim to have seen me engaged in there behind the stables. That, sir, is a most cruel, hurtful, slanderous, and defamatory fiction. However, should you be willing to admit it as such, publicly, of course, should you be willing to stand in front of the townsfolk and admit your mistake, then I feel confident that any further unpleasantness between us can be avoided.
As far as I could see, the boy was enjoying himself.
Well, we seem to have reached an impasse. Very well. Good, sir. We draw and fire on my count of 3. one!
A man should never have to dig his own grave. So Francis Alexander Swift often said. And it might have been a comfort to Francis to know that such a fate would not befall him. But then again, perhaps not.